look on Twitch as well. Are you streaming with the Old Frame account? So I'm pretty sure I follow that one. Yeah, it's live and I can see myself 30 seconds ago or something. Okay. Try this up. Thank you. That was
All right.
very nice. I do feel the pressure, especially now since I'm going against a deck for main deck Stifle. So that's not going to be an easy fight here.
That's why I think this would be a good choice for Vintage. And of course, this deck didn't really exist at that time with the ruling of Dreadnought. But it's been pretty well tuned and pre-modern. So I thought I'd be able to make the jump, with the right build over to Old Frame.
Yeah, there have been a couple of attempts to kind of try this deck. So John won a league with the deck. I did somewhat decently on another one, but I think your version is the one that I like the most. It's the much more focused on getting a 12-12 with trample as quickly and reliably as possible. So, pretty cool stuff. But I think this is shuffled enough, so we can...
Let's see.
The middle one on top for me, it's fine if you want.
Okay, and then you can put number 3 on top.
Number 3, okay.
All right.
You want to roll that?
Yeah.
So let's say I do odd.
All right.
Odds.
It is a 6. I will take the play.
I'm sure you will. Well, good luck.
You too.
Thanks. And of course, well, do your worst.
And I will keep this.
I will keep this too.
All right. I'm going to lead us off with an Underground Sea, and then I'll pass to you.
That's good. So I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to play and fetch land.
Okay.
And pass back to you.
And a turn. I'm going to vamp.
Sure. I'll respond by cracking.
Sure. You go to 19.
But you're...
Yeah, still in the stack.
So you're at 18. And I'm at 19. And your bump is going to resolve. So
okay.
Just avoiding stifling.
Sure.
Stifling to my lens.
Makes sense. All right. Untap, draw my vamp card.
Sure.
Play Delta, and I'll Ancestral myself.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Also, you're at 18 in your phone. Just it's okay.
Play Mox Chat?
Sure.
And I'll go ahead and pass back.
Okay. I'm gonna try to brainstorm in your end step.
Okay. Brainstorm results.
Sorry, my audio was gone for a second.
It's good. It's good.
It's okay. Cool. Thanks. 1, 2, 3. And so I'm gonna put these 2 back on top. Draw for turn. And cast a Mox green.
Okay.
And do this you.
Response, I'm going to fetch.
Sure. 17.
Grab another Underground Sea.
Sure.
And then I'm going to cast a Brainstorm.
That's okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, well, because I specifically looked at cast because that's what you had said. But...
Let's see.
Like the top of it, yeah.
Let's put that on top. And then that on top to rest resolves.
Sure.
You'll see Daze, Force of Will, Brainstorm, Vision Charm, and a Volcanic Island.
Okay. So 2 days, Force of Will.
And I'll play face up.
Brainstorm. Okay. So a bulk. And charm. Okay. So from this hand, I'm going to take your Force of Will.
All right.
So you're left with 5 cards, right? So 2 days says a Brainstorm, Charm, and a bulk. So I'm going to go ahead and fetch down to 18.
Okay.
Look for an Underground Sea. And cast something like this. A Time Walk.
I think that's worth a Daze.
Okay, so you're gonna Daze. And now you can go.
All right, untap. Draw for turn. Underground Sea. And I'm going to pass back.
Okay, I'm gonna untap. Draw for turn. And cast Vampiric Tutor.
All right, good to go.
So that resolves.
That resolves.
Okay. So I'm going to look for. You have this. Okay. Gonna look for. So you have one card that I don't know.
One card that you don't know.
And you hide that one. So I think I'm going to look for this card.
Okay.
And I'm going to pass the turn back to you.
Interesting. What do you got? In a turn, I'm going to cast Demonic Consultation.
Okay, that resolves.
All right, I'll name Phyrexian Dreadnought.
That's okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you lost.
I lost a Lotus and a Mox and a Stifle.
Stifle, okay.
And then we keep going. Delta, Bulk, Ruby, Charm, Daze, Force, Mystical, Brainstorm, Island, Daze, Stifle. This is a bad. I think I got a bad deal.
And that goes to your hand, right? Or on top?
It goes to my hand. It goes to my hand. Correct.
Okay.
All right. After that, I'm going to Brainstorm.
That's in my end step still, right?
In step still. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I know that you have 1 Daze, Charm, and a Volcanic, and a Note. Yeah, that's okay. You can do that.
All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. That. Untap, draw.
Sure.
All right. Bloodstainmire, I'll fetch.
Sure.
16.
16.
Volcanic. Then I will Mind Twist you for 3.
Okay. So you want to Mind Twist for 3. And you have how many cards in hand?
I have 4.
You have 4. So I am gonna. So 3. What if you? So if you take these 3, okay. So I'm gonna Force of Will that, pitching a Time Twister.
All right, so you're at 17.
17, yes.
All right. Force of Will resolves. And then I'll pass back to you.
Okay, so on top. Draw. Now I'm gonna play a Mox.
Sure.
Dark Ritual.
Okay.
And Necro.
All right, Necro resolves.
All right. So I have 1 card in hand, and I'm at 17. So in your turn, you're going to resolve Dreadnought, which means that I have to win next turn. Right. So I'm going to pay let me count well. I can. So I need 3. I need at least 4 life. So 2 for vampiric. No. 2 for vampiric. So I'm gonna pay 12 life, going down to 5.
Okay.
So I have that 1 card.
Mm.
So 12. And now I have to discard a lot of cards. So I'm gonna keep this, probably this. So I guess I'm discarding these ones. 10. So probably not that one. 9. So probably don't need that one. Or this one. Yeah, so I have this. So I'm going to keep this 7 and I'm going to discard an underground scene, a fetch land, a couple of brainstorms, a tinker, and a merchant scroll.
Okay.
And you can go.
All right, let's untap. Draw.
Sure.
Tutor.
Tutor. You can do that, yeah.
All right, let's see here. Let's do that. And let's cast Duress.
So I'm gonna respond with an Ancestral Recall. Targeting me, of course.
I'm targeting you. Okay.
So I'm gonna draw.
But
1,
that's still on the sack.
2, and 3. Yeah. So this one resolves. And so I'm gonna, that resolves as well. So I'm gonna put these ones over here, and you will see a land, a green monolith, a lotus, 2 rituals, tendrils, dures, force of will, and
Mind's Desire.
That's the name, yeah.
Okay, let's see here. right, let's think.
Something like that.
All right, just a second.
Sure.
This is an important one.
Yeah, I'm just trying to reduce glare, so something like that, it's a bit better.
All right, yeah, I have to take Lotus.
So Lotus, and it's removed because I'm discarding that.
Yep. All right. And then I'm going to pass to you.
Okay.
And stop on your upkeep.
So I untap.
Yep.
And I'm in my upkeep.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Vision Charm with the mode of turning all the swamps into plains.
That's a good one. Let me think. Can I do something? How many cards you have in hand now?
I have 3.
You have 3. And so I know that charm. I know you have probably a Dreadnought, maybe a Daze, and 2 cards. So what might be Stifle? So that basically changes my swamps
I'm tapped
into.
out. It changes all swamps into plains. So now the underground seas do not tap for black.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, how much do I care about that? Not much. So I'm gonna let that resolve.
Okay.
So in my turn, I'm just gonna play a land.
Okay.
And since my swamps do not work, I'm gonna pass back to you.
All right, let's untap. All right, draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yawgmoth's Will.
So your graveyard is. So you have how many cards in hand now?
So I have 3 cards in hand.
You have 3, the same 3. That's a good one. Let me think. What can I do? So you're at 16 at the moment.
I'm at 16, correct.
And you have days.
You believe I have days?
Yeah.
Very good chance that I do.
There is a very good chance that you do. So I'm gonna start by first. No, can I take a peek at your graveyard to see what's the worst that you can do? You probably have
Vision
Ancestral,
Charm,
you have
Duress,
a Duress.
Demonic. I have a land that I can play. Another Demonic Consultation, which doesn't seem great, and Ancestral and a Vamp.
Ancestral and a Vamp, yeah. So I think, and then, so first things first, I want to fetch.
Okay. Go to 4.
So down to 4. So by my turn, let me count. So I'm gonna look for probably a swamp.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. Oh shit! Sorry. You're correct. Sorry. Yeah, I'm super used that all my fetch lands get all the lands, but that's not true. Yeah. Thanks for keeping us honest, Carlo. So, whoop. This fell from my deck, but this was in my deck. So I think I will have to do the following. I'm gonna cast a Dark Ritual.
Okay.
And pay 2 blue to cast a Force of Will.
All right. And I will go ahead and force removing a daze.
Down to 15.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have the daze anymore.
Right.
And well, your that resolves.
Okay. I think let's play a delta and fetch.
Sure. Down to 14.
Get the one volcanic island left. So then tap that to ancestral targeting myself.
Yeah, I'm basically F6 at this point.
2, 3.
So I have F6.
All right. And that's a good question. Then let's go ahead and duress you. And I will name, let's see. Yeah, I think I've got to take Mind's Desire.
That's gone.
All right, and then I will pass to you.
All right. So I'm going to untap. Not F6 anymore. So I'm going to start things off with a
Sure.
Dark Ritual. So I have my counters here.
Okay.
So I have 3 black off of 1 spell. I'll use 1 black to duress you.
All right, you're going to see a Stifle, Charm, Bloodstained Mire, and Dreadnought.
So I'll take the Stifle.
All right, seems good.
Take these 2
okay.
to cast this guy. That's my 3rd spell. And tap these 2 and these 2 for a mini tendrils of 8.
8, okay. So you go back up to 12, and then I go to 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I will pay for Necro.
Okay.
So I'm at 12. Let's see how many life I can pay. So let's say 1 Force of Will. 1 Force of Will. And I have to win on my turn back. So that's probably, I have to pay 10 life. down to 2.
Okay.
So +3, +3, +3, +1. And I have to discard 3 of these. So I guess I don't need. So I don't need that or that. So of these 8, I guess yeah, so I guess this is the one that I don't need. And I have 7 cards. Yeah, so I'm gonna discard Duress, Windfall, and a fetch land.
Okay.
You can go.
All right, let's see what we get. Draw. All right. We will play Dreadnought.
Sure.
And then trigger will charm to phase him out.
You got it.
All right. He no longer exists. Pass to you.
So you have the 1 card, right?
I have 1 card.
Yeah.
Better be good.
Better be good. So I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna then play a Blue Mox. Sol Ring.
Okay.
I'm gonna play my land for turn. The illegal swamp from before.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tap 3 +2 is 5, and play as my 3rd spell, Memory Jar.
Memory Jar's a good one.
All right, let's roll. So I'm gonna crack this.
All right.
So I'm gonna leave my hand aside.
You're almost gonna deck me.
Yeah, you're almost there, huh? 7.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll just count my deck for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards left after that.
So with a with a Wheel of Fortune, I win basically.
You do. You do.
All right. So I'm gonna cast Black Mox.
Okay.
Red. So
okay.
Black, the red. A Lotus Petal as the 6th spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh, I'm gonna do these. Let's see. So I guess I have 9 mana. So it looks like I will do. I will give 1 blue.
Okay.
And 1 black. And cast a Gash. So returning these 2.
Return those 2. All right. How many cards left after the Gash?
I have 3 left in hand. So Gash was my
3 left.
7th.
Okay, I'm going to Force of Will, removing a Time Walk.
All right.
Seems like Time Walk is a pretty dead card. One way or another, this game is ending.
I still pay the alternative cost of these to go to my hand. And now the $1 million question. So I'm gonna tap 1 black and 1 red. And with these 2, tendrils you.
All right, response.
And that's my this one.
It will definitely kill me. I'll gush in response.
So
Floating a blue.
Gush in response. You. Yeah, that's okay.
All right, 1, 2. And I will stifle the trigger.
Oh, you have the stifle.
Off of the gush.
Oh my god. So you had it.
I drew it off the gush.
So that still, I cannot respond in any way here. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go up to 4, and you go down to 4.
I go down to 3.
Ah, you're first.
Just forced.
You're right. Yeah, you're first. And so yeah, looks like that happened.
Okay.
So this. So we're gonna discard our hand now.
All right. Yep. You get a couple dreadnoughts, a vision charm, and a duress.
Yeah. So I'm discarding.
The recall, Hercules recall.
Recall, bargain, and a couple of lands. And now I'm in. So before going to March, I know I already discarded. I'm an idiot. Well, I guess you can go. I already discarded. I should have draw, but anyway.
All right. Flip. All right. Draw for turn. Attack for 12.
So I'm gonna have to return that one to your hand with a chain.
Response, I'm going to misdirection it, removing a brainstorm onto the Mox.
I am going to force of will that, removing a brainstorm. Down to 3.
All right, it comes back to my hand. Let's see. Do I have anything left? All right.
So
ask you.
All right. So how many cards
this
you have
left be the
in your
longest.
library?
I have 3 cards left in my library. I just need
3 cards left.
Let me count up how many. You take your turn, but I'm going to count up how many charms and stifles are removed.
Yeah. To see
if there's even one left. So there's 3 exiled. 7. No, all 8 are gone. So I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Death by decking. Who would have thought?
Okay, Storm. This is the best game I played in this format.
So okay, that's the 3 that were left in my library.
Oh my god. This was amazing.
That demonic consultation, it really did kill me, but
yeah,
not for lack of fighting.
So if I had paid like 2 more life to look for things, I would have found. Oh, I could have looked for the Jogmo's wheel, and then maybe do something. But this was close. Too close. Oh man, great game. Oh yeah, crazy.
I was thinking this was gonna be like 10 minutes or something. Like,
yeah, we have been here a while actually. Yeah.
I did. Yeah, we definitely put on a show there.
Oh yeah. So I really hope this is recorded for posterity. This is a really fun YouTube game. So I'm definitely.
So you said John won a league with Stiflenought, is that right?
Yeah, I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, the 2nd league.
Okay.
But he had some Psychotox in the main deck as well.
Okay.
And mana drains. It was a much more like controlled or oriented build. This is really like, full on combo.
Yeah, but it's got a lot of disruption there. The only thing which I'm not, 100% on are the dazes. That could be a lot of other things. Because a lot of times it just ends up being force of will fodder. So impulse could be really, really good in this deck because it's very dense. I only run 21 mana sources in the whole deck, and so many other decks, you're having like 30 or something. So the nice thing about this, the stifles and the vision charms, they're never entirely dead. They have interesting uses, which you can put in.
Oh, sure.
All right, yeah, my daughter was just asking some questions there, but yeah, I think the archetype has a lot of potential.
Yeah, it has a lot of game actually. The charms are surprisingly versatile. Mm-hmm. Like the thing about the swamps, like that you can turn the swamps into planes.
Just get a time walk.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
All right, I will take the play again. I think that's.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. So I'm gonna shuffle it well because I think all the lands are together and all the mocks were together.
I know it.
I probably played all my mocks, literally. I remember back in the day, it was Legacy, not Vintage, but I used to play this deck with Standstill, just as a way to recover the card disadvantage of the charms and the stifles.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Slow in this format. I'm not sure.
Maybe not. Yeah, and in like some Mistress Factories or something, just as kind of like another game plan.
Exactly.
And again, I mean, worse off. It's just fodder for force of will.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it'd be interesting, to see this deck without days. I mean, even though days rarely gets cast for its counterspell, just the fact that like I might have days, the fact it's almost worse for your opponent to be playing around days than for you to actually have days and to counterspell off of it.
Definitely. So in this case, I couldn't go off in the early turns because I had to play around days, and I throw a time walk just to eat one of the dazes and buy some time. These are all going in the same direction, yeah. Yeah, same as before. You can put the middle one on top, and that's fine.
All right, yeah, and number 3 on top again.
That's 3. Okay, perfect. Well, good luck again.
All right, you too.
Thanks.
All right, I'll go ahead and keep this.
So you're on the play. Yeah, I'm keeping 2.
All right, I'm going to start us off with an Underground Sea and pass to you.
Sure. So, draw. I'll start with a Lotus Petal.
Okay.
Solarian Academy.
Okay.
Tap 1 and cast a Mana Bolt.
All right, seems good.
And pass back to you with 5 cards.
In a turn, I'll Brainstorm.
That's okay.
1, 2, 3. All right. Put back those two. Draw for turn.
Sure.
I'm going to play Polluted Delta and fetch.
That's okay. So down to 19.
Dreadnought.
That was fast. Dreadnought. The Dreadnought resolves.
All right, and stifle the trigger.
So let's fight on that one. So Force of Will pitching a Brainstorm.
Okay. All right.
Wow. Did not expect that one.
And I'll pass.
So 19.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So on top, draw for turn. So cast a Mana Crypt.
Okay.
And then so tap 3, tap 2, cast Memory Jar.
Okay.
And let's spin the wheel.
All right.
So I'm going to leave my hand over there.
2, 3,
go for 7.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So in terms of Storm, I only cast, so it costs the Crypt and the Jar. So Storm 2. And I have 0 mana floating. All right. What do I want to do? Okay, so I'm gonna crack this for black.
Okay.
And cast a Dark Ritual as my third spell.
I will go ahead and Force of Will that, and I am going to remove Vision Charm.
So that's a 4th spell. You go down to 18. And I'm gonna force back, pitching Brainstorm.
Okay.
Down to 18 as well. So this guy resolves. And I am gonna cast Necropotence.
All right, Necro's good.
All right. So let me see how many life I want to pay this time. So I have 2 cards in hand. So I'm just gonna pay 8 to go down to 10. So I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna handle the triggers in a way that we discard first, and then I take the cards from Necro.
Okay.
So I'm discarding a Gush. Over here, a Gush, a Mystical Tutor, and a Shanted Swarm.
Okay. And I am discarding Brainstorm, Mox, Time Walk, Duress, Polluted Delta.
Okay. So I'm gonna draw 8.
Yep.
And these are my 2 cards from before.
Okay.
So it's 4 plus 4, it's 8. So I have to discard 3 this time. All right. So I need 3. So 6. seems like, oh, this is hard. So I guess, so this is one. This is two. And this is, no, I don't need this one. Wait, let me see. So I think these are the cards. Yeah, so I'm gonna discard.
There you go.
Brainstorm.
Okay.
Adures.
Mm-hmm.
And Fetchland.
Okay.
And you can go.
All right, untap, draw. Underground Sea, let's play a Lotus,
Sure.
and I'll pass to you.
All right. So I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna, let's say, even hit.
Okay.
5. Hey. So I dodged one. So I am gonna, oh, let's try this again. Tap. So 2 colorless.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna use 1 to cast Sol Ring.
All right, Sol Ring's good.
And so that's that and that. Now I'm gonna add 3 blue.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 1 blue to cast an Ancestral Recall.
All right, Ancestral resolves.
All right. So I'm gonna draw 1, 2, and 3. You're all untapped there. So I'm gonna play a Fetchland for turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Mox Sapphire.
Okay.
That's 3rd spell. A Jet. That's my 4th spell. Now, so how many mana I have? So I have 3 floating. Plus 5. That's a lot of mana. So I'm gonna, can I do anything else? I think I can. So I'm gonna use 1 as my 5th spell. I'm gonna use this colorless and 1 blue, leaving only 1 to cast a Time Walk.
Okay. We'll resolve.
So that's the 5th spell. And now I guess I'm gonna try to do this. So I'm gonna use another blue here.
Okay.
I have 2 blue. And 3 plus, this is 5.
Mm-hmm.
And of those 5, as Mind's Desire. So this is my 6th spell. I'm gonna use these 2 blue and 4 colorless.
And I will stifle the trigger on the storm.
Stifle the trigger on the storm. That's the 7th spell.
Mm-hmm. Though I believe you only get you only still get Storm of 6, correct? Because only counts.
So yeah, it goes on the stack with 6, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But in case something else happens later this turn. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That resolves, but I still get 1.
Correct.
So I'm gonna shuffle. Let's see what we get.
Still a lot of scary things which can come up the top.
Oh yeah, quite a few. gonna kind of randomly cut and just discard. Hey, Dures.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna cast my free Dures, targeting you.
Response, I'm gonna Vamp Tutor.
Yeah, that's the 9th spell, and you can do that. Yeah.
All right, and you will see a volcanic island.
Okay, and you go down to 16.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna fetch now down to 9.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look for an underground sea. Do I have any? I do have. So I already have a time walk turn, like, safe somewhere in there.
Correct.
And I have 3 mana left. So these 2 on top and 1 colorless.
Mm-hmm.
And I am gonna. What do I want to do? Because you're at 16 with no cards.
No cards. Yep. I am F6'd.
You're F6. So I think I'm gonna. So I'm at 9, and I have these. So this is. So I'm gonna pay. So I'm not gonna use this mana. This turn it's over, and I'm gonna pay how many life for? I'm gonna pay 5. Yeah, 5 life for Necro.
Okay.
Down to 4. And I have 3, so I have to discard just the 1. And that's easy. I'm gonna discard this fetch.
Okay.
So I'm gonna untap. So this is. So I'm gonna do this in this order.
Yeah.
Because this is an upkeep.
Correct. So I believe you only get the damage at the end of upkeep from the vault.
So I'm gonna resolve this one first.
Sure.
And see if this one hits. Even hits.
Okay.
So that's what they said last time. So
it's the same as
same.
Okay.
So I'm going down to 1, in which case I'm gonna pay 4 to untap this one.
Okay.
Do I pay 4 to untap that one? I do pay 4 to untap that one. I don't draw. And now I am gonna cast. Let's see some of these. So cast a green mox.
Okay.
Then with the green, I'm gonna cast a Shunted Swarm.
Okay.
That's turn 2. Then I'm gonna play a land for turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap my land to cast a Dark Ritual.
Okay.
That's 3, and I have 3 black. I am gonna now. Yeah, so this resolves. And I am gonna. So this is the 4th spell.
So you played a Xanted Swarm.
Yeah.
This turn.
So this, and this. So these 3. So the Mox, the Shanted, and the Dark Ritual.
Okay.
Now, how do I want to play these? Do I want another? Because you're at 16. Yeah, that's probably good enough. So I'm gonna tap this and cast an Hydroblast on, I don't know, one of your lands. So it's gonna get countered.
Okay, sure. Got
That's the fourth spell. It's just to add Storm.
Yeah.
And now I am gonna.
I was confused there for a moment. I was like, is there a mode I don't know about? No.
No. It's
Yeah.
just
You're just doing it for Storm.
Yeah. And I'm gonna mini tendrils you for 10.
Okay. So I go to 6 and you go to 11.
11 and you go to 6. So now I have one tendrils here. So I'm at 11 and I need to dodge how much life? So I need to dodge this one. So it's 3, 4. So I think I can pay 6 life down to 5.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm getting beat by the card on my playmat.
So 6 cards. This is what I have. Well, you can go.
Okay. Untap, draw. We'll play the Volk, stack for black, and play a Will.
You had a wheel, but
But is there a way?
Force of Will. So I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have more than 6. So okay. I'm going to tap the Tolarian forever.
All right. Let's then, no cards in hand, pass to you, and we'll see what happens.
So I'm going to tap.
The baby does not like what's going on here.
No. I can hear. So I'm going to roll, same as before, even hits. That's a 3.
Okay.
So I'm not going to... And... So you're at 6. Yeah, so...
I'm at 6.
Just to make it a bit quicker, I'm going to attack first. Sorry.
Sure. Yeah,
that doesn't matter, but whatever. And that ritual.
Yep, there we go.
That must will. Oh wow!
So I kept like a 3-land hand on the basis of 2 Stifle, and I brainstormed into 2 lands and a Lotus. And this deck doesn't want much lands at all, so.
No. I got the nuts. I got the nuts this game. So I've been floating a Time Twister in my hand since I opened it with this one, and I thought, so I'm gonna play stuff like the memory jar and all the other stuff for you to counter, and at the end I will basically have some resources in table and go for this, and that never happened.
Yeah.
Oh, but game 1 was out of this world.
Yeah, that was great. That was a classic. I wish I was able to follow up with a strong fight, but no, I should have. What I should have done is before the jar, because I had Lotus in hand, but I was keeping it. I figured it was because I didn't have like anything else. I figured it was a better bluff than anything. But if I would have played that before the jar, I would have been able to crack the Lotus for a brainstorm and put some of my good cards back. And maybe have a little bit more of a fight there, but at the same time, you had so much mana from the get-go. Academy on turn 1 is just
that was
really,
a lot.
Powerful.
Yeah.
So those came out. The pillars came in.
Yeah, I saw the pillars I saw in the picture, and I'm sort of glad that we had like open deck lists, because I worded this one mostly for not mostly, exclusively for the pillars.
Oh sure.
So hey, yeah, that was something. Huh? Thanks.
All right.
So I basically changed an island for an island. My main deck Hercules I transform into this, because this also returns your enchantments.
Yeah, makes total sense.
And the rest just, this. No, this is the main. Yeah, this is the main. This was it. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. Well, thank you so much for the games. Yeah, enjoyed the monthly league. Good luck in the finals there. And,
thanks, man.
Yeah.
And hope to see you in the next one, actually.
Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to probably play in another league until the fall time. My job is very seasonal, so April through September I get pretty busy. But I'll definitely be back.
Oh, but that's nice. So we'll see you back in the fall then.
Yep, absolutely. All right.
Thanks for the games. Cheers.
Thanks, Felipe. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, indeed. Sounds good. Thanks, mate. Bye-bye.